Welcome back for your Friday report. It is Friday, guys, and listen, I want to talk about a few things. First of all, money management. It is Friday, May 22nd. I am on the East Coast in the war room, in the screening room, and guys, I have the volume turned down because I can't take any of this request for Roger Goodell to recuse himself denied. Guys, what do you want me to tell you? This is not what I care about on 5/22. This is not what I care about almost 6 months into this year. We are literally 50% into this year that we call 2015. And I am not worried about Brady or the millions of dollars that he makes. I am worried about you. It is all about you. It is all about the money that you can make. It is all about the money that you can make, and it's all about the money that this man on my iPad handling my calls driving can make you when he answers the phone, Big Mike. How you doing, Big Mike?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you, sir?
I'm doing great. Listen, keep your eyes on the prize and your hands on the wheel. Don't look at the phone. You're big and beautiful on the iPad. Now, this is all about you. Mike, I know you just got a haircut. You were looking suave. This was unplanned that you called. I'm in the war room, my friend. You can look up for a second. I'm in the war room in down under. And you know what they got on ESPN. Brady. I can't take it, man. I can't take it. And what I was basically in the middle of talking about was we are 22 days into this month, and we are beginning the 6th month of the year. And guys, what I'm going to talk about with Mike here, and then we'll talk about to Mike in a second, is this is a business. What you're looking at here is a distraction by the media. They're talking about the NFL in May. What does that have to do with the plays that you make today as a professional sports trader? Absolutely nothing. You have to dig deep. You have to realize this has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. This has nothing to do with your financial well-being. If you are a stock trader in the financial markets and a company is reporting today after the close, do you care about our company reporting in 5 months from now? No. Why are we worried about the New England Patriots? Why do we care about the NFL right now? Guys like Kenny White, who I was just at the steakhouse with last week, they do their due diligence. They have their power ratings. They have their numbers. They're watching the players that were drafted. They're watching the NFL combine. They're going to watch the preseason. They're going to watch the injury reports. They're going to worry about putting these players to the stress test in the hot months of July and August. But that has nothing to do with not 1-0 last night, not 2-0 last night, but 3-0 last night on a trifecta where we have 3 separate sports and we go over the total in the Atlanta-Milwaukee game in the MLB. Winner. We'll discuss that in a second, why we had some irate guys texting Big Mike here. And then we go under the total of 219.5 in the Golden State Warrior matchup. Winner. And then we go under the total in the Blackhawk Tampa Bay game. Winner. NHL. MLB. And MLB. Nowhere do you hear the words or the initials NFL. Now, in the NFL season, I'll tell you, it stands not for losers. And the reason why NFL stands for not for losers is because by the time Sunday comes, the wise guys that you watch on 60 Minutes or on my video reports that I do, they have made their profits. And they are not going to give them away on NFL Sunday. A 16-week season driven by fanaticism that the real professional bettors that do this for a living make small wagers on against their bankroll. They are not going to give back the profits that they've made where they have already hedged and middled games that they've played on Tuesday for the following Saturday in the college football where they get their edge in the football season. But you, the player, in the middle of your day or tonight around the water cooler with your friends, you're going to obsess about on this 120-inch screen behind me, when I turn on the news, all I see is Brady, Goodell, Brady, Goodell, Brady, Goodell. This is absolute absurdity. And somebody has to wake up the sports gambler if you're looking to turn into a sports trader and understand that if it really is all about the money and it is really all about worrying about what shape the ball is for profit and not for fandom, then you have to get your head out of the sand and wake up to this reality. Now, we do international sports. We have the World Cup, no, the Copa Cup, the America Cup coming soon, starting on June 11th, I believe. And then we also have tennis. Now, regarding the Atlanta-Milwaukee play last night, my Wise Guy group, they made that play at 6:59 Eastern Standard Time yesterday, and that play was released at approximately 7:08. And if you have an iPhone, you usually get that on iMessage in real time. And if you have an Android crap device, guys, I'm going to tell you right here on this video, if you have an trash device, yes, guys, there is a reason why the most expensive stock in the market is Apple. There is a reason why it puts Google to shame. There is a reason why it's not me being an Apple fanboy. If you invested $100 in Apple, you no longer have to work. There is a reason why if I send you a text message and you have an iPad and you FaceTime me, I can answer it on my iPhone. I can answer it on my iPad and see Big Mike here while he's driving. Because it simply works. And I don't have to worry about my iPhone dying and worrying about getting my text messages. It's simply a fact that if you're in Australia, you're in Serbia, if you're in Budapest, if you're in Paris, if you're in Monaco, if you're in Israel, if you're in Spain, if you're in Costa Rica, if you're anywhere where I'm naming out clients, in Russia, and you want to FaceTime me, and you're on Wi-Fi, it's absolutely free. This is not a paid advertisement for Apple, but if you get my alerts late from Michael, it's because you got an Android trash device or a Microsoft trash device. Go out, guys. Get yourself an Apple phone. Get yourself an iPad. It's 2015. And you will not be late to the party. If you want to find out about our managed alert service and you live in a different time zone, you live in Australia, you live in London, England, and you want to access these powerful plays that you can get at sports books on the London Stock Exchange with licensed and legal sports books, give us a call. We can get you our auto trading alert service where these plays are put in while you're sleeping. It's simplicity at its finest. Now, today was a perfect example. My auto trading alert service is strictly for my international clientele. We had a play, which Michael, when he gets back to the office, because he looks oh so pretty, we hit on tennis. Now, he sent this play out at 5:45 in the morning to his clientele. Actually, he didn't send it out. It was an auto trade alert only, because if anything before 6 a.m. usually we don't send out to our North American clientele because we know they're not going to get it in and they're sleeping. And here's what wound up happening. The ticket that was sent out from our European Union office showed a starting time of 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And Michael was getting ready to blast that ticket out on our SMS text alert service to our United States or North American clientele, encompassing you guys up north in Canada and our guys down south in Mexico. Well, it said 9:30 start. At 9:10, I got an alert from my trading office across the seas that the game was final, and I showed the result that it was a win. I said, wait, and it showed the start time was 7:50. Well, what happened was my guy informed me that with tennis, it's called walk-on tennis. These guys basically reserve the right, if a match finishes early, they can just walk on and play the match because the other match ended. It's the prospective time that they're assuming the other match is going to end and the other match is going to begin. But if the other guy blows the other guy out early, the other match can simply start. This is why you have to ask yourself, especially if you live in the AU, or you live in England, or you live in Nevada. Yes, Brian Blessing, I'm saying it correct. Nevada, not Nevada. Nevada. If you live in a jurisdiction where sports wagering is part of your culture and is legal, you must ask yourself, do you want to run this in a managerial way where it is done for you, no different than your hedge fund and your stock market fund is managed, or do you want to be a self-directed player and have to basically not sleep? Because then you wind up costing yourself information, and you have to ask yourself day in and day out, are you making plays because you're a fan and you need action and you need to watch the TV behind me? Or are you simply worried about your ROI, your return on investment? It's that simple. There is no in between. There is nothing to discuss. I get the texts every night from the guys that want to talk about the games inning by inning by inning by inning. If you have the ability to in-game live wager. I had guys that missed the over in the Atlanta game yesterday, and they were texting me and Michael while we were out at a steakhouse eating our steak, protein loading, and then getting ready to smoke our cigars. And Michael was getting a text. I think, what did the guy text you, Michael? He said, good thing I didn't get the game in because it's 1-0 in the
2-1 in the 7th.
2-1 in the 7th. And in the 8th and the 9th, they scored 9 runs.
Correct.
But the guy had the option to in-game live wager at the M because he was texting him from Las Vegas. And all they had to do was go give him the iPad with his online wagering account at the M, or go over to Westgate, or go over to one of the William Hill sports books like at the new SLS Casino at the corner in Sahara. But the guy thought he was a wise guy. And the final was 10-1. Because it's never over till it's over. Because you're trading games just like you trade the financial markets. Some guys take issue with my candor. You want to hear about the lock of the year. You want to text Mike and say, just give me the one big move. Give me the one big move. Guys, Brian Blessing will tell you at sportsbookradio.com, it's the game within the game. Sometimes the best bet you make is that halftime wager or the game that hasn't even started before the game, till the game actually starts. If you're late to the party because you're brushing your teeth, or you're on the phone with a friend, or the kids that got at a basketball game or whatever, and you miss that game and you have the in-game live wagering option, and it's 2-1 in the 7th, you're going to get the odds in your favor if you need the over. Because they're thinking, there's no way this game could win. So you're actually getting the better price. Boom! 9 runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So again, if you're sitting there and you're rooting against with the Schadenfreude attitude, how's this game going to go under the total in the Golden State Warrior matchup? Well, again, there's extrapolating totals. Yesterday, you're a wise guy. You look at this game, 99-98 final. 36-28 in the first, 27-19 in the second, 22-20 in the third, and 22-23, almost emulating the third in the fourth. It was 22-11 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter because teams get tired, their legs get tired, and teams blow it just like a horse going around the stretch. You blow it early, it's reversion to the mean. Just like if a team scores in college basketball 80% in the first half, you don't pump them, expect them to give some back in the second half. So, this is your 522 report. I don't give 2 shits about Roger Goodell. I don't give 2 shits about Brady and the New England Patriots. I don't give 2 shits about the NFL. I care about treating my wagering as a business, not a losing hobby, because it's all about making you money now, turning losing sports players into winning sports traders. Mike is standing by to take your call, and he's looking oh so dapper with his haircut. Me, I just run a razor over this smooth head. Good day and good luck, and we look forward to turning you into a winning sports trader. Take my words serious. I say it in a fun delivery, but what I say is true. Go to daytradesports.com, click on the video vault, watch, listen, and learn to the archives, listen to the archives of the radio shows, and most importantly, I have a 23-minute and 26-second video, Betting is a Business Report 101. Call the office, listen to get the report, get the password from Mike. Tell him your goals and your needs. We will be glad to work with each and every client one-on-one. If you have one-on-one, if you have realistic expectations and you're looking to treat this as a business. If you're one of these fly-by-night guys, if you're one of these 5-team parlay guys, go buy a lottery ticket. We're not for you. Good day and good luck.